Hi, this is Travis in the Uncanny Valley. So one of the things that I remember learning when I was started learning when I was 5, was a little bit of Spanish. We would actually go at our little school, we would go across the hall to the first grade class, and the teacher taught the first graders and the kindergartners Spanish at the same time. And I think it was only like once a week. I might be misremembering that. So like from one class, Spanish class, to the next, I didn't usually remember anything, but it was interesting. And I remember as I continued to grow up, how it was ingrained that you're gonna need to know Spanish. You're gonna need to know Spanish. It's not gonna be something that's a bonus by the time you're an adult and in the workforce. It's gonna be a minimum requirement. You know, this was so ingrained that the importance of knowing Spanish. And then it was, maybe there'd be some other language. But like, they were well-meaning, but they were so far off, because it is another language, but it's emotional intelligence, because emotional intelligence has been here for hundreds and hundreds of years, or thousands of years, whatever, however you want to view that. But the vocabulary wasn't there. And now that it's becoming, you know, more common to come across it, people are having these high expectations of each other. And there's a steep learning curve where there was no emotional intelligence vocabulary for me in 1985 when I was in kindergarten. You know, there was no emotional intelligence class or training or talk or anything. So it's hard to, when I was 35 and first learned about the concept of emotional intelligence, like, I've always been a very emotional person, but that wasn't, as a rule, that wasn't always welcome. So it was just really hard. It's been a really steep learning curve, because the expectations are there for my generation, but the training is not. Like, there's no ready access to how to learn this. There's just expectations. And, you know, that's the easy way, is to just have expectations of people and then not be able to direct them towards any resource. So, like, if this is a struggle that you're experiencing also, whether you're autistic like me or not, like, I just want to encourage you that, you know, people that love you might have expectations of you that they are not equipped to do anything about. So I want to encourage you that whether you have people in your life that are having expectations of you around emotional intelligence or not, that, you know, honestly, just start Googling emotional intelligence and start doing something. Like, I don't know what your specific struggles are, so I couldn't tell you what you need to learn to do better, but there isn't really much out there yet. Like, there's a lot of buzzwords and there's a lot of content creators, but like, I don't know. I've gone to therapy in a nutshell. Like, that was a really good intro, and it's very good for me because, like I said, learning about the concept at 35, it's still, you know, no one in real life has, very, very few people, I'll say, in my life, have the patience to get there and help you get there, and the capacity to acknowledge that this is a journey that is largely just beginning for most people. So, yeah, so don't have expectations that you can't articulate, that you're going to hold people accountable to. You know, like, have grace for each other, love and patience, and I just want to encourage you to try to better yourself. Yeah, God bless.